Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 12 of the chapter number system. In this part 12, we will be learning representation of real numbers on the number line. Now, coming to the representation of real numbers on the number line. To represent real numbers on the number line, we use the process of successive magnification. What is this process of successive magnification? That I will show you with the help of one video. After that AV, I will go for doing it practically. So, this is visualizing the number through a successive magnifying with the help of, let's say, magnifying glass. For example, if we are locating 5.8346 on the number line, how do we do that? Now watch the video.
Representing real numbers on the number line. Look at this number, 5.8346. How can we represent it on the number line? Let's see. 5.8346 lies between 5 and 6. If we want accurate visualization, we need to divide it into 10 equal parts between 5 and 6. And let us magnify there. 5.8346 lies between 5.8 and 5.9. Now further divide 10 equal parts between 5.8 and 5.9 and then magnify them. Now look at this number line. Go back to 5.8346. It lies between 5.83 to 5.84. Repeat this process. Magnify and divide into 10 equal parts. Go back to 5.8346. We put the 3 decimal numbers on the number line. 5.834 lie between the 5.835. So divide this number into 10 equal parts and magnify them. Now we can see 5.8346 at this number line. Thus we get the 5.8346 on the number line.
Now, we call this process of visualization of representation of numbers on the number line through a magnifying glass as the process of successive magnification. Process of successive magnification. Let me do it with another example. Okay, I'll explain you each with the step-by-step process. Now we are asked to locate or mark 4.26 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal places. If I want to locate 4.26 bar on the number line, the first step is the number lies between 4 and 5. So we divide it into 10 equal parts. Like I have drawn a number line, taken points on it. As it lies between 4 and 5, I have divided it into 10 equal parts. That is 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8 and 4.9. Now we have this 4.26 lying between 4.2 and 4.3. So this 4.2 and 4.3 will be magnified. This will be magnified, and we are taking that as another separate number line, and this is going to give you magnifying 4.2 and 4.3. This is the one. Further, this 4.2 and 4.3 will be divided into 10 equal parts again, where it will be 4.21, 4.22, 4.23, 4.24, 4.25, 4.26, 4.27, 4.28, 4.29. So this 4.26 to 4.262626 and so on it is. That means I have to take now for the third decimal place. For the third decimal place, it lies between 4.26 and 4.27. That is what I have to zoom, or I have to magnify this portion, that is 4.26 and 4.27 portion to be magnified. Let us do in step number 3 that. So in the step number 3, that 4.26 and 27 I am magnifying, that is 4.26 and 4.27, which is again further divided into 10 equal parts, that is 4.261, 4.262, 4.263, 4.264, 4.265, 4.266, 4.267 and 4.268 and 4.269. Now this 4.266, where I have to look for 4.26 and 23, which is to be magnified. Why? Because this 4.262626 and so on, which is 4.26 bar, this 4.262 lies between 4.262 and 263. This is to be magnified. Okay, that is the fourth step. By doing the same process again, we will get here 4.262 being this, and this 4.263 here, 0.261, this is 4.2621, this will be 4.2622, it will be 4.2623, this will be 4.2624, it is 4.2625, and this is the number which I wanted to show, 4.2626, correct to 4 decimal places. So this is the point which we have to show. So this is the process of magnifying. Okay, we have marked a point. This is the point which we have to show. Okay, now let me sum it up, all these 4 steps, okay, in one go. while we are marking 4.26 bar, step number 1, the number lies between 4 and 5. So, we divide that into 10 equal parts. First decimal place is to be chosen, that is 4.2, which lies between that 4.26 lies between 4.2 and 4.3 that we have marked. In the second step, that 4.2 and 4.3, this portion is magnified and divided into 10 equal parts. For the second decimal place, we will further get into 4.26 and 27, where that portion to be magnified and divide it into 10 equal parts. For the third decimal place, we have to go further, that is 2.262 and 263. There, for the fourth decimal place, we have to magnify it and divide it into 10 equal parts and reach out the 4.2626 number. This is how we do it. Now, let me take one more example and explain you with the help of this example, you will get the clarity. This is an example number 11 from your textbook. Visualize the representation of 5.37 where only 7 bar, 5.3 only 7 bar. That means this is 5.3, 7, 7, 7, 7, so on. This number to be visualized and represented on the number line up to 5 decimal places. Okay, that means we have to do this one, represent this point. So, step number 1, as usual, this number lies between 5 and 6. I have taken this 5 and 6, it lies between 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, 5.5, 5.6, 5.7, 5.8, 5.9. This 5.3777, it lies between 5.3 and 5.4. This 5.3 and 5.4 to be magnified in the second step. Okay, we decided first decimal portion. For the second decimal portion, we have to magnify this. Okay, so in the second step, that 5.3 to 5.4 is to be divided into 10 equal parts. So, here I have taken 5.3 and 5.4, that I am dividing into 10 equal parts, where 5.31, 5.32, 5.33, 5.34, 5.35, 5.36, 5.37, 5.38 and 5.39. So, this 5.377, so it lies between this 5.37 and 5.38. So, this portion is to be magnified. This portion is to be divided into 10 equal parts and magnified. So, that we will do it in step number 3. So, in step number 3, I am taking 5.37 and 5.38 into 10 equal parts. Here is the 5.37, here is the 5.38, further it is divided into 5.371, 5.372, 5.373, 5.374, 5.375, 5.375, 5.376, 5.377 and this is 5.378, this is 5.379. Now, where I had to look for 5.37 bar? 5.37 bar is 3777. That means I have to come closer. This 5.377 and 5.378, this portion to be magnified to look for 5.377. Okay. So, this 5.377, 5.378, that portion is to be divided into 10 equal parts and further to be magnified. This process is to be repeated. Here 5.377, this is 5.378. So, here I am dividing it is 5.3771, this is 5.3772, this is 5.3773, this is 5.3774, this is 5.3775, 5.3776, this is 5.3777. So, it is up to correct 4 decimal places I have got, and this is the portion 5.3778, and this is the portion 5.3779. I have to magnify this portion to further locate that up to 5 decimal places. So, if we magnify further and do the same process, we will get the 5.3777 and one more 7. Okay. I hope you have got how to do this. Children, in the light of the discussion above and visualizations, we can again say 2 important points. Point number 1, every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line. Once again I will read, every real number is represented by a unique point on the number line, and another is every point on the number line represents one and only one, that means unique real number. Every point on the number line represents a unique real number, every real number uniquely represents a point. So, this is what we have learned as a famous German mathematicians Cantor and Dedekind saying. Okay. So, you need to remember these 2 important points. Okay. Then with this I would like to wind up today's class, and I am giving you homework. The homework would be exercise 1.4. What is exercise 1.4? It has got 2 questions. Question number 1, visualize 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. See children, here this is a terminating decimal number and you are visualizing correct to 3 decimal places, that is it. And second question, visualize 4.26 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal places, same using successive magnification. So, what is 4.26 bar up to 4 decimal places? It is simple, 4.26 to 6. I have already done this work for your help as one of the example while I was explaining you. So, you need to just do it on a notebook which I have already shown, and this is extra one which you have to do as a homework. Okay. So, it needs little patience and proper drawing on your notebook. While successive magnification, use the pencil, scale and do it properly. Okay. Your patience decides your score. Okay. Take care of yourself. Wishing you good luck. Jai Hind. Thank you.